The roof was here, was running down. It's embedded, at least tight to the concrete and sealed pretty good. And then they just went over top with whatever this is. So this was just getting water behind it at all times. And even here, when they did it, you try to avoid putting seams where you have outlets like that. So this is a bad from the get-go. You can see the counter flashing there, up against the brick at the bottom. It's kind of getting water behind it. Same thing here. So you're gonna have problems on this roof. So then we get here by the stained glass windows. I believe there to be a ledge, like a sill here. They came up with this roof and just went right over top. Like there should have been a step down. I don't know why they did it, but this rubber is just going right up to this, and then they just tarred or caulked the top. That is just going to fail for sure. You can see water sits on top. It's behind these cracks. Here's another example. Water's getting into that crack, and then that's probably why I'm feeling squishiness, because this roof slopes this way slightly. So water's sitting underneath, and I can feel mushiness in spots. It's probably water and debris. The trim board on this is pretty rotted, so they might just need to replace this bottom one. Trying to feel, this is a little bit of rot on these caps, so you might just need to pop this cap off, this one off, put a new cap. In fact, it might not just hurt just to have them retrim around this. Scrape the paint off of the stained glass window, and you might be all right. It's just a lot of scraping and painting, again, caulking along the trim. It's all exposed. Probably every window probably is like that. Water's just penetrating in everywhere that it can. I do like these sills. They're solid one piece. There's no gaps where they put them together in mortar for them to break and stuff. So water can get on this and then run down, which is really cool. Even the old guys in the time, you can see where they even put a little mason work right here and made a little ledge for it to run down. So they did a good job on that. It was done, but they're not sealing and caulking everything. Basically every window needs to be caulked and sealed all the way around. This window, you can see the trim board is needs to be replaced. And then they must have had some, in the old days had iron bars and stuff on them. They've been taken off, but you can still see all the pin and barrels that are still on there. I don't know how safe this balcony is. I'm sure if that's rusted, the bolts in it are probably rusted, so I just wouldn't recommend anybody standing on it, because you don't know if it's safe or not. But again, this tree here for sure I would take down. A lot of it looks dead, a lot of branches, but it's already leaning towards a house, and it's literally just putting sticks and debris on it, and it's just going to constantly be a problem for you. Brickwork up here, it's hard to see, but that's the chimney going into this bedroom. And there's definitely some tuck pointing. I can see the bricks weave in and out kind of, and I see some loose stuff up there. So it just needs, again, tuck pointing. And this is the rot damage. And we'll probably be able to see more